It's going to be a cozy satsang. Cozy satsang because the moon's in Cancer. I love that. Everything's snuggling. It's just a big old snuggle fest. Cuddle puddle. Galactic cuddle puddle. That's what we discover. Hello and welcome to Satsang. Welcome to this cuddle puddle. What a discovery is made when we finally explore the thing we never explore. When we finally allow ourselves to be with what we never allow ourselves to be. When we finally rest with what we never even know is an option. In this moment, this moment, this moment, every atom is in its place. This is not being poetic. This is an attempt to communicate that everything is exactly where and as it should in this moment. Every thought in this moment, so welcomed. All sensations, every feeling, so welcome. Whatever song the nervous system is singing, whichever genre, so welcome. The shoes, the couches, the rugs, these happy plants, these roses that I just figured they looked sad, so I didn't want to throw them away today. I was like, oh, I'll let you be sad for one day. they're you know, they're ready. Make their transition. But they're so fluffy. Oh my goodness, just wanted to sleep in there. Or wear it as a gown. Okay. Every petal in its place. Every giggle, every gaggle. It's what we don't notice because of these wondrous, unquestioned strategies of ego. These these strategies of mind. And that's what's so sweet. You know, I love that people have awakenings. Woohoo! Awakenings. So powerful. And awakenings come and go. I love that people reach samadhi states. Yay! Samadhi! Oh, samadhi, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Samadhi, samadhi. And samadhi comes and goes. I love that beloveds have spiritual experiences. And high five the Buddha. And fist bump Kuan Yin. And all experiences come and go. I love that people sit with their guru for decades upon decades. and nothing happens. And I love the people that sit with their guru for decades and something happens. Regardless of the nothing or the something, it's still tied to no one here, to concepts, to identity, to ideas, and all of that comes and goes. Where maturity hits the road is in our willingness to finally tell the truth about what is always here, what's always been here, and the wondrous ways in which mind overlooks what's always here. How is it that I'm not being the luminous radiance of being? How is it that I'm not being an unwavering presence of benefit? How is it that I'm not being an bottomless, shoreless ocean of compassion? How is it that I'm not available as love now? How is it that I'm not solid as peace itself? And this is when we start noticing the value of having an awareness of what mind is doing. This is not about having good thoughts, bad thoughts, positive beliefs, negative beliefs, great affirmations, no affirmations. All of that is still part of the egoic distraction. Innocent. I want to be someone with the best thoughts in all the land. I love that. Yay. Thoughts happen, come and go. But to notice, oh, look at mind indulging right now. Has anyone had an experience today of mind indulging, or the past 29 years of mind indulging? So what does that look like when mind indulges? The indulging mind is full of descriptive frameworks. So a good clue that mind is in indulging mode is if there's a lot of definitions, a lot of three amigos of a separation consciousness, a lot of identities, a lot of time, the past, the future, and a lot of cause and effect. What that means, what this means, what's going to happen there. That's the indulging mind. Innocent. It's part of the emanation of the wondrous, ever creative and imaginative display of mind. Whether it's insane or happy doesn't matter in this space. Because it's like, oh, hi mind. Hi mind. And when you say hi mind, you also say hi to yourself, to that which is aware of mind's activity. When we begin indulging, we move into the other ways that mind keeps attempting to refuel its existence. And that's when we move into avoiding. Big strategy of ego. Avoid the sensation, avoid the conversation, avoid the person. I'm having a sweet memory right now. So I am 12 years old and I started dating this sweetie named Wendy. And I mean, she wasn't Tyler, the head of the football team. So I was like, what am I doing? So I don't know how, I think it was like peer pressure from both of our friends groups. It was so awkward and so fucking hilarious. And our school had these three hallways. And when every time I would see her in the hallway, it was kind of like for some reason in junior high, the thing was that we'd like make out for like 3 seconds and then bye and leave. But she had like a mouthful of braces. It was so cute. And she was so excited that she loved to just crash into my face. So it was a little painful. I was like, and then I was like, oh my God. I was just like, so in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, this next period, when that bell rings, I'm not going to go down that hallway that I usually go down. I'm going to avoid this situation. And I'm going to go down the other hallway to the gym. Sure enough, she had the same thought. So when I went down the hallway that we never go down, none of our classes are there. It's like, and there she is walking, and we both look at each other like, oh, hi. It was just so. You would think I get the lesson. But it's just so innocent the way we avoid all the things. And what we resist persists. Perfectly so. It's like the sweetest, kindest default of a love who is only satisfied with itself, of a freedom that is only doesn't want nothing else but itself. And so in that avoidance, in that resistance, so when I talk to people about never wanting to experience something and they take a close look, anything you never want to experience, you are already experiencing. It's part of your life. So if you never want to experience judgment, you are forever tracking if someone's judging you, or your actions, or your words, or the way you breathe, or the way you chew, or the way you, or who's judging you. If you never want to experience whatever it might be in your mind and biochemically, you're already experiencing it. And that's the fascinating thing with avoidance. It never works. So it's like, it's never possible. If you think you're avoiding your emotion, your depression, that's just a consequence of depression. If you think you're avoiding anger, that's anger putting on a mask, playing dress up. It is impossible to avoid anything. Thankfully, this will reveal itself to be the kindest ally and the sweetest, most direct way home to finally meet whatever the avoidance is. Be present. Allow all these hungry ghosts or these orphaned children to knock on a door that has its light on and that's available. And that's one of the sweet things we discover. It's like in the moment after Machu Picchu, which Machu Picchu, for those that may not know, was a huge moment for me in the sense of there was no me, and recognizing the innocence of thought and concepts, and that everything was a thought and concept, including universe and God and this saint and this thing and that thing. It's like, ah, that's all mind. Every dimension, every realm, that's all mind, and that has no substance. But what is real is this solid, spacious love, not once interrupted. This peace, not once interrupted. This freedom, forever exalted by all phenomena. only exalted, not once subdued, not once obstructed. Just a vast open delight of beingness, experiencing itself. But that wasn't the end of things. That allowed for the spaciousness to finally meet everything I was running from, everything I was avoiding, everything I was lying about. And then the next part of the journey was being slayed over and over again by the hugeness of the ancestral momentum of the trauma, the choking fear, the noticing, because there was space, I could notice the usual ways of meeting that phenomena. And I could see that it was mind attacking itself. And mind attacking itself, so mind could continue pretending that it had a job. But mind has no job. Mind is a 2-year-old sitting on the lap of infinity. Mind don't need a job. Mind is already in the arms of the beloved. Mind is forever held, forever loved, forever nourished, forever allowed to disappear, forever allowed to reappear. Not a problem. Only thing that has a problem with mind is mind. Only thing that has a problem with thought is thought. But this that you are, and that you've always been, not as something that you're getting to, not as something that you're realizing, not as something that you're going to win at the end of some no mind party, but this that you are right now. The benevolence that allows for body to have its flash. I wrote this sweet poem the other day that was called Infinity's the Camera and Your Life's the Flash. Infinity's the camera and your life's the flash. Where's my phone? That could be a funny thing to read right now. Oh no. Would somebody be willing to go look over there for my phone? Thank you, love. Can you call my phone? Where did it go? Watch it be like at Pika's. Well, that's okay. It's probably downstairs in my room. It's a nice thought. I know it was a fun thought. You want to check. But isn't that fun to consider infinity the camera and your life is the flash? And you're only ever taking a picture of yourself. But you're also the camera. I love it, Jim's calling me. Possibly. Okay, that's awesome. It's somewhere. So much for that poem. Phew. Ah, so the space. Isn't that sweet? For so many beloveds on a spiritual path, there's so many gurus who don't have an awareness or a sensitivity to recognizing that their grace period, their samadhi, will come and go. And when their trauma body reappears, it's so important to meet it. Don't rush your teaching. Don't rush your awakening. Don't rush your making a fucking website and starting to teach people. Because when that trauma body reappears, you're no longer teaching the that all the sacred, the sutra of your living realization is immediately co-opted and corrupted by ego. And doesn't matter the robes, doesn't matter the beards, doesn't matter the spiritual drag, the guru drag, doesn't matter the website, doesn't matter the fancy words or the fancy phrasing. You're not dishing out teachings. What starts to happen is you are displacing your unmet discomfort, the trauma, the unmet trauma. Mommy trauma, daddy trauma, all of it projected out onto these innocent followers that were initially attracted to that nectar of samadhi that was just a grace period. Anything that appears to be new, listen to this, beloveds. Anything that appears to be new, a new awakening, a new realization, a new dimension, a new density, a new dream world, a new energy, and is a good clue that it's going to go. All of that belongs to the realm of ego. All of that belongs to the realm of descriptions, conceptual frameworks. More of the same old, innocent, and so valuable to invite the skill, to invite the humility, to invite the willingness to meet what begins to arise after the grace period is worn off. After the samadhi has no longer gleams with that luster. For most of these gurus, they're already too engaged in their identity as teacher to have the balls to tell the truth about their losing it, to have the courage to listen to their close friends or to see the harm that is unfolding. What happens for a lot of these gurus in these spaces are sentences such as, the guru can do no wrong. Bullshit. Other sentences are, whatever I do is a reflection of your karma. I only show up like this to you because it's your karma. Bullshit. Bullshit. That is more spiritual ego projecting out, not taking an honest look at the moment and oneself. If a guru tells you, I'm only doing this because this is what you need to learn, bullshit. That guru, no one knows what you need to learn. There is no such thing as rushing anyone's karma. There is no such thing as rushing anyone's awakening. Bullshit. The guru tells you, Your higher self spoke to my higher self, and this is what you're supposed to do. And this are the classes you're supposed to take. And this is how much water you're supposed to drink. And this is the way you're supposed to breathe. And this is the night thing you're supposed to have. And this is how long you need to work on your entities. Bullshit. If a curandero, a shaman, with all his spiritual drag, says, oh, you have 10,000 entities. This ceremony will take away 5,000, but come back again and we'll take out some more. Bullshit. Now, all of this cacophony and all of this absurdity has its place in the play of infinity forever being so kinky with itself. Infinity is a freak of freaks. And the fun that infinity likes to have with itself, Lord have mercy. What a delight. And we can notice and we can tell the truth. So everything has its place. Every teacher, whatever level they're at, has its place. It's all necessary until it's not. And if somehow this moment appears in your consciousness and you're experiencing something and starting to smell the smell of the smell, starting to notice how stale some apparent teaching is or some apparent direction is, then I'm so happy to appear in your consciousness and invite you to consider the sacred mantra of bullshit. Okay? You are freedom itself, already free. Nothing about you needs to be taken away. Nothing about you needs to be aggregated. Just as you are the blazing roar of consciousness experiencing itself. There is no higher or lower in all the universe. That is a wondrous play of mind. You are simply here with yourself. Every Buddha, every Christ, every teacher, Maitreya, everyone on whatever the mothership looks like, whoever you bring fruit to or worship or bow to, your very own heart here with itself, just as the moment is. The only place a thought of you ever existed is in a thought of a thought. So if a thought of you appeared in a brain, guess what? That brain is a thought. If a thought of you appeared in someone else's brain, the thought that there's a someone else and a brain is just a thought. All of it thought. And thought has no independent nature. Empty of an independent reality. No substance of its own. This is only consciousness with consciousness. Purity with purity. God with God. Love with love. The sacred profanity with the sacred profanity. The cosmic joke with the cosmic joke. No skin line has ever been able to convince anything about its separate existence. When we consider the option to allow all to be as it is, which is how I started this satsang, we start noticing that all is free. All is free. Mind is free. Feelings are free. Emotions are free. The body is free. PTSD is free, anxiety is free, trauma is free, whoop-de-doop-de-dee. Todo es libre. Cada segundo, cada momento, cada pensamiento, cada experiencia, cada lenguaje, cada idioma, libre, libre. Esta casa completamente libre. La alfombra libre, las paredes libre, las ventanas libre, estas flores libre, tu cabecita, tu cuerpecito libre, cada elemento, fuego libre, agua libre, aire libre, Pachamama, tierra libre, todo es libre. When we allow, we discover, oh wow, I thought I needed to get free of my anxiety. I thought I needed to be free of these crazy thoughts that keep on reappearing. I thought I had to be free of these fucked up emotions. I thought I had to be free of the toxins I've ingested over the years. And this leg I got Agent Orange. And this leg I got fluoride. And this leg I got this. And this arm I got this. I thought I had to be free of the world finally waking up. I'm imprisoned by so many fucking idiots on the planet. Why can't everyone just wake the fuck up already? I'm imprisoned by, I thought I had to be free when my children are happy. Bullshit. I thought I had to be free when this happens, when that. You are not someone that gets free. You are the liberator. You are the freedom of freedom that liberates the mind when we allow it to be as it is. You are the freedom of freedom that liberates the body when we allow it to be as it is. You are the freedom of freedom that liberates the world when you allow it to be as it is. You are the freedom of freedom that liberates the one you love when you allow them to be as they are. That liberates your children when you allow them to be as they are. When you allow them to be successful in their joy and successful in their suffering. You are the freedom of freedom when you stop being at war with these innocent mirages that when you finally take a look at them, evaporate in the light of your stability. Mind self-releases, body self-release, emotion self-release, all phenomena self-releases. What do they self-release in? Solid, stable, ever-aware immediacy. That is you. Notice, take a look. Every second you stared in the mirror. You weren't just looking at body. You weren't just looking at history. You weren't just looking at a particular sense of linear time. Awareness seeing itself. That part of you that has known no age. That part of you that has not known the poetry of conception, birth, life, or death. This awareness, always present. And if we've had a moment of being unconscious for a couple of hours, what is aware of that? Awareness doesn't move. I wrote a little jazz song when I was like 22. That said something like, you are not just a body, but a body appearing in a field of light. You are not just a field of light, but a field of light appearing in consciousness. You are not just consciousness, but consciousness of hearing it, absolute ever present, here and now, here and now, here and now, here and now. You are not just a body, but a body appearing in a field of light. You are not just a field of light, but a field of light appearing in consciousness. You are not just consciousness, but consciousness appearing in absolute, ever present, here and now, right now, here and now, here and now, here and now. Awareness. Are you aware that you're awareness? Awareness. Are you aware that you're awareness? Awareness. Are you aware that you're awareness? Awareness. Awareness. I'm feeling my grandma in my spirit. My grandma Jean would say, "You are not just a body, but a body appearing in a field of light. You are not just a field of light, but a field of light appearing in consciousness." Ashley, have a lozenge. And that you would saw what happened to your knee. Oh, here, have a lozenge, Ashley. What happened? It didn't matter what the thing was. She would always give me a lozenge. That's so sweet. And that's how we discover this uninterrupted snuggle puddle. When we allow, like in this moment, feel into the preciousness, the harmony that is this moment. Notice the chair holding you, not asking you one question. Unconditional love isn't something super abstract that only a poet can touch by the feather of his pen. It's as practical as the chair you're sitting on, the knickers you're wearing, the blanket, the bottle, the technology, the screen. This moment is a pristine display of infinity here with, as, through itself. Just because we call a thing a billion times has never made it so. It's just called that. It's not actually that. A thought is just called a thought. A rug is just called a rug. A body is just called a body. But this is just spacious sky love within sky love within sky love with itself. The sacred with the sacred. Anyone have any questions? Or something you'd like to explore? Yay. Can you please pass the microphone quick? Right, it was right up there. And the mic right up. Yes. Por favor. Eso.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So,
Oh my goodness.
oh my God, I have so many questions.
You're so sweet.
So, did I make you up or are you me?
That is so. Well, both and. How exciting.
Either or.
Or either or. How exciting. It's what one thing that starts happening is that we notice that we always have the option to either experience the moment through our descriptive kaleidoscope, And that's the world of story and name. You're a Carla, I'm a Nash, and this is a thing, and that's a thing, and that's a da 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 da. Da. Wondrous. That's the world of the innocent, closed system of intelligence. The make believe that we made up and forgot that we completely made it up.
It's all mind.
All mind. Baby, it's all in your mind. You know, yeah, baby, it's all in your mind. Yeah, baby, it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. And then there's also, we just start discovering where seeing is not something that we're doing and labeling everything, but instead of an active quality, it becomes a receptive. And it's like light is pouring in, and you're only experiencing yourself closer than thought, than history, than definition, than memory. It's just this, it's naked emptiness here as itself.
So we listen to you and try to understand with our mind. Our mind is just, listening and trying to understand what you're saying and getting confused and going down another road and then coming back. And our mind is so engaged in the telling of you telling us the story of
Yeah,
the bigger us.
yeah.
And actually, we could just sit here
I'm so happy you're noticing that option.
and just be all of that.
Yes,
The mind is a distraction.
so good to notice. This is noticing the activity and the strategy of mind. This is not about a learning or a grasping or communicating it the right way or saying it the right way or getting the right sound bites or something that's wonderful. But in this moment, it's the raw roar of aliveness, untarnished, untamed. It's so sweet. It's so fucking
Put on
funny.
these shows for each other,
Isn't it fucking hilarious?
It's hilarious.
It's like
And
we're
we
forever.
can
It's like Vegas, Vegas, Vegas,
all
every
day
day,
long.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes.
Oh my God, we put on like little sitcoms and little dramas.
Yes.
And, you have that and I don't have this. It's so
Yes.
exciting.
It's so exciting.
And it's so not it.
And it's so not it. It's so fun. And oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, the intimacy is unbroken. The hilarity, the absurdity, and the love and the compassion and the hilarity is so sweet. Fucking love it. Oh, I have a new acronym for joy that came through this week. That's so fun to share. So I was with a beloved. I've been meeting with all the sweethearts that have taken the 4E retreat that Deborah and I have the joy of sharing and teaching, and the ones that are going to take it. We've been exploring the work of Byron Katie and air, the mind, high road of mind, low road of mind. And this beloved was speaking about how joy is their theme, but it's so hard to touch it or to grasp it, or like they keep trying for it. And it's like, beloved, let me give you an acronym for joy. You know what my acronym for joy is? Just an ordinary yes. Just an ordinary yes. You want joy? Feel into just an ordinary yes. Hi. Can you pass? What up, Joy?
Just only you.
Just only you. I love that. That too. Just only you. So fun. Yes, so sweet. This is the secret. We stop, we learn that mind has never actually given us anything. Why continue to rely on it to give us ourselves? Yay.
That's just ordinary, yes?
Just an ordinary yes. Joy. Anyone else want to share something or have a question? Gonna have, okay.
Is making love as close as you get? Is making love as close as you get to leaving mind behind, becoming not body, and going into that other place?
For most beloveds, it is. That's what's an orgasm in French? A petite death, right. And for most beloveds, it is, and it is until it's not. I mean, I'm talking about sitting on this chair, having a cup of tea, putting on your sock. This is, yay, orgasms. And the orgasmic, just an ordinary yes. The orgasmic, just only you. The orgasmic, this moment with this moment. The gush is endless. But for most beloveds, when the toes curl and they actually scream to God, mind takes a back seat and they're struck with the all is wellness that is always here, just overlooked because they've been trained to forever sort out positive, negative, and neutral. The mind trains itself to be in a factory of, is it spiritual, is it not spiritual, is it good, is it not good, is it positive, is it not positive, is it healthy, is it not healthy, is my body healthy or not healthy, is this, You are in a factory when you live in mind, always sorting out good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, not good, not good. Da 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 da. You're like I Love Lucy, stuffing chocolates in your mouth. It's too fast. Putting them in your pocket. What am I gonna do with all these descriptions and all these relationships and all this juggling and all this? Where's my well-being? If only I can put these things in order, then I can be okay. If only I can do that, then I'll be okay. And it happens for 2 seconds, maybe when you're having an orgasm, but then that orgasm leaves and you're like, oh shit, I gotta fuck another one. Oh, I gotta fuck again. I gotta fuck. Lord have mercy. Overlooking, overlooking, overlooking. Stop. Just an ordinary yes. Be with what's here fully. Give yourself finally to that which forever gives itself to you. And see what's here. See who you are. Closer than thought. Closer than description. Closer than the technology of time and distance. And then we see in the poetry of this experience, everything is exalting awareness. For example, notice right now, has there been one thing that said awareness is here louder than anything else today? Or has everything said awareness is here? Everything rests equally on the forever still pond of your being as awareness. Everything says awareness is here, just like every shadow. Doesn't matter. We can take the most sacred objects and the most mundane objects and hold them up against the light. And each shadow is going to equally say there is light here. Not one is going to say there's more light here than the other. All a shadow ever says is there's light here. And then could you imagine loosening your addiction to positive, negative, and neutral? Wow. What a world appears when we're not constantly putting God to the meat grinder of our positive and negative and neutral game. There's a sweet poem from Hafiz that speaks about dividing God and the beauty of the stars and the planets and the choir every night. And how come other people aren't noticing this? How come people don't notice, stop, and fall on their face at the glory of the heavens every night? What's wrong? Why aren't people noticing this? And then later on in the poem, it's revealed that people have been too busy dividing God all day to notice the heaven that is life itself. The heaven that is this moment. In the poem, Human Beautiful, when I say those moments are this moment, those moments are this moment, this only ever moment. I never read a poem again. Impossible. It's only ever this moment speaking to this moment. And now it looks like a poem that maybe I've said before. Not in my experience. I have never said one poem before. Only ever this moment speaking to itself with a sweet permission slip of rhythm and rhyme and word. And as my friend Deborah Silverman says, cute little outfit every now and again.
I had, a while back, I had a moment, I said, congratulations, you completed 15,000 whatevers, right? And I go, I've never done 15,000 things in my life. It's always this moment,
This
this one,
moment.
and then this
Isn't
one,
that
and
so
this one. I
fun?
know. Yeah.
That's so fun. I know. It's such a sweet option. How fun. That another moment ago, just a sweet little thought. Anyone else want to share anything? I don't have my watch on me either, so I don't know what time it is. Okay, we have a few more minutes left. Anyone else want to share? Would Jennifer, would you be willing to turn the lights on? Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I know. I love that. Isn't that so sweet? Yeah, the mind just thought it was getting sad because it's getting darker earlier. And summers, I know. And how sweet. How fascinating that winter gets to appear in infinite light. That is you. Beloved, beloved beings of breath, the moment has arrived. The planets have aligned. There is nowhere to hide. Liberation's here. Beloved beings of breath, that wish has now come true. There's nothing left to do but give yourself to truth. Liberation's here. Not to the truth of governments or religions and their leaders, not to the truth of yesterday or tomorrow or believers, but to the truth awake and vivid. Here is all that's perceived. The truth that knows your name and gives your lungs each breath you breathe. The truth that stares all in the face and only sees itself. The truth that sets each story free. With love and nothing else, be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know. I am beloved beings of breath. What are the lyrics? You always have been free. Sometimes it's hard to see. Da 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 dee. Liberation's here. The liberation that reveals liberation was never needed. For only things get liberated, only things get defeated. And you are not a thing that's in the realm of big or small. No, you are not a thing that comes and goes. You're not a thing at all. You're the truth that stares all in the face and only sees itself. The truth that sets each story free. With love and nothing else. Be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know. No. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. And then the mantra of mantras reveals itself beyond the beyond, beyond, beyond. Gate, gate, parangate, parasangate, bodhiswaha, gate, gate, parangate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. Gate, gate, haragate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. Gate, gate, haragate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. Gate, gate, parangate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. Gate, haragate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. Gati gati varam gati varasam gati bodhisvaha gati gati varam gati varasam gati bodhi gati gati varam gati varasam gati bodhisvaha gati gati varam gati varasam gati bodhi gati gati varam gati rasam gati bodhisvaha. Beyond, 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 beyond. Closer, then closer, then closer, then closer. Beyond, 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 beyond. Closer, 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 closer. Beyond, 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 beyond. Closer, the 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 Thank you, loves, for the Satsang. What's the date next Monday? 24, 25. Okay, I'm not here. I'm in Peru.
Is that a problem?
Not at all. What's the, I'm just want to let you know because I mostly say when satsang is after I do a satsang. I never post it.
Right, you ever do the same?
What's the next Monday after the 25th? The second. The first. I'm here the first. So there's a Monday the first.
That's Labor Day.
Oh, yay.
Yes, let's labor. Are you gonna labor?
Totally. I'm going to do the whole satsang carrying a couch.
Yes.
But thank you for being here. Thank you for being satsang. Big love to Gangaji, to Papaji, to Ramana Maharshi. Sweethearts, sweethearts, sweethearts. My yes, my yes, my yes. My confirmation, my confirmation. May all beings be the peace they already are. Feel free to, if you'd like, leave a donation in the pistachio bowl. I forgot to put out my other bowl. Or you can leave it on Venmo. Yay. Thank you, loves. Thank you, loves. Thank you, loves. Bye. Yes, 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 yes.
What? Speaking up. I'm doing more exciting.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Now we got to finish packing.
I don't know.
No, you don't have to.
I'm so excited for the trip.
I know, it'll be really fun to get in that little neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
to see where the dinosaurs used to, I'm not going, but she's going to see where the dinosaurs used to be.
Well, that's so cool.
Yeah, have you guys ever been to Dinosaur National Monument?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So you walk into this building, and you walk up onto this walkway, and what they did was they just sliced the mountain like this, and you can see all of these layers of all of these reptiles and all kinds of stuff.
They're slowly taking them out of the rock, and so they're like huge brontosaurs and it's crazy ass.
Oh my God.
And you know what that does? It confirms time. And that's another little thing we love to play in our minds.
What are they,
Is that
40
there's
million?
dinosaurs.
40 million, 50 million?
100 million. I mean, I go back in ways.
Where is the place?
I love that.
It's right in the corner of Utah and Colorado near Vernal, Utah. It's kind of not far from me. It's right near Skinwalker Ranch.
Just keep driving
I
until you
cannot
see
wait to hear
clouds
about
of
Skinwalker.
mosquitoes, and then you're close.
Oh, wow.
Most mosquitoes I've ever seen in my life in one place.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna go to Skinwalker Ranch or
You
right by
can't.
it?
You
Can't go in, but I would like to take a picture in front of it.
Oh, that is so cool.
I don't think you're allowed to go down that road. Of course, you'll try to do that.
Well, I'd just like to be in that little neck of the
You're
woods. 'cause
just
it's
an
so
outlaw.
creepy.
Wow.
Have you ever been over there and you went to Jason?
Not per se, no. I used to go back, I lived in West Yellowstone, my brother lived in Grand Junction, so I was always,
Oh, wow, you lived in West Yellowstone.
yeah, right, and so I was always going back and forth through that area.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
beautiful place.
Yeah,
I love West Yellowstone.
yeah,
That's where I always stay when I go to Yellowstone.
Really?
yeah, yeah.
West.
Hmm.
How often do you go to Yellowstone?
Well, I've been there 3 times. In my 49 years of life. So,
Why?
but every single time I've stayed in West Yellowstone.
Where is West Yellowstone north of Old Faithful?
Yeah, it's split in the west entrance, yeah.
Is it where Mammoth is?
Mammoth is on the north, kind of in the
Or north, yeah.
northwest, yeah.
That ride from West Yellowstone to Mammoth, what do you call those structures that are like this giant structure that's like a castle made of like limestone or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
made
oh, that,
The,
I don't know what it's made out of.
you know,
the
limestone.
deposits.
Deposits.
Yeah.
That place is so amazing.
It's
Yeah.
amazing, it's crazy.
Oh my
Have you
God.
been to Canyon Village?
Yeah.
Is that fun?
Is that by
Yeah.
the lake?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's Lake Village.
Yeah,
That's really
Canyon
cool.
Village, yeah. I just went there this last, earlier this year, actually, in June.
What do you love about West Yellowstone?
I love where it is in the park.
It's in West Yellowstone?
Well, is it not traveled as much? Is it?
It's not as traveled as much, right? And it's super close to like that rainbow prism.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, right, Grand Prismatic Spring.
Grand Prismatic Spring is not far from
No,
West
yeah, right, no, it's just, that's, yeah. It's on the way to Old Faithful. Prismatic Spring on the way to Old Faithful.
On the way to Old Faithful,
Yeah.
right?
Depends on which way you're going.
Yeah, no,
Well, this is from West
from West
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone on the way.
It's that one first and then.
Right,
Old Faithful.
goes good to go along the park over the.
See you. So you're doing every day at her house, going through the whole,
No, I'm doing it here in my house, just on Zoom.
oh, that's great.
I'm just singing a song at the end.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's a long time to be spending.
Right.
When's this?
This is for the astrological immersion.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Tomorrow I share another one and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And that's good because I leave Friday night.
Oh, you
to
leave
Peru.
Friday, I was gonna say, what day do you leave? I gotta get my water bottle, do not let me leave without that. I'll go to your
What
garage.
is it?
It's in her pannier. You know, put it like,
Oh, and Bodhi's.
but it's like,
Oh, that's right. I haven't left inside.
did she come back yet?
Bodhi did come back, but they never rent their bike. I bought Bodhi's bike,
Oh, you did?
so now it's my bike.
Oh, how cool, that's a great bike. I would love Bodhi's bike.
Who's boat?
Bodhi was
My
a
roommate.
roommate.
Oh.
Just her one roommate.
December, yeah.
Oh, December.
Mhm.
How
So
long
I
did you do
wanna-
there with the you and
for
me
my
hour?
birthday. No, it's a week after. I want a hang drum.
And you're right.
No, it's
Oh, that's so
It's
fair.
Use that during acronym. That's all good.
Today's.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right, it's next
No,
week.
it isn't.
Oh,
It's
boy,
Well, she's got to practice.
You do? Where is it? I know, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to go see it.
There's an upstairs?
Yes, you wanna come see?
All right.
Can't believe it, there's another level.
I guess there
Maybe
is.
get some watermelon.
Watermelon sugar. Now that it's getting darker earlier.
Just noticing it, yeah. And I'm really, yeah, this is the first time I've actually noticed that it's getting darker, or, you know.
Watermelon sugar. I love a good watermelon. Yeah, that'll be yours then, for Labor Day. Watermelon. Can't rush a good thing, just let it come to you. Let it ripen. Have you ever cut open a watermelon and it's yellow on the inside? There's actually yellow watermelon. They're really fun.
Did you believe I'm knocking on it though?
My grandpa taught me that. And you're supposed to look for the scratches, like from the pollinators.
Oh, but I
You're
don't know.
supposed to like, you're supposed to look for the spots that like the bees have pollinated. So those watermelons that have like scratchy marks, you know, that's from the pollinators, which means it's gonna be sweet.
That's true for even
Like I can't
seedless
see,
ones?
I can't see them here. I mean, maybe they're like a little scratchy, but like sometimes you can really tell, and you're just like, it's not even good looking.
Is that true with seedless or seedlings?
What's the difference?
I don't know, maybe one doesn't get pollinated, that's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. How does one not get seeds?
You're in the mystery world, I'm just asking, because there's two kinds, you know?
Either. Yeah. It's rare that I'm eating a watermelon because I usually just drink the juice.
Yeah.
So like when I have melon, I'm like, ooh, fun. Watermelon sugar.
I have to ask it. That's blood on it,
And what?
on the watermelon.
Oh,
Does he
from
have-
the pregnancy?
Cut from last week, yeah. You got this, just cut on his thumb, right? Oh, I was just kidding, right? I took the watermelon, I go,
I didn't consider it.
I know, I tortured it. I was just being funny.
Oh.
I was noticing not mine, but just the comedic presentation I did. Just, I was gonna say, oh yeah, I was just gonna say, oh, this doesn't have blood on it, does it, right? You know, like that. But I went, this doesn't have blood on it. I stuttered, it kind of stuttered it out, you know, and it really added to it. Delivery. I went, well, that's interesting. I mean, you know, I've never, you know, thought of, you know, being comedic or how that works, you know.
Like I've never had watermelon after that.
It just doesn't have blood on it.
This is my first bloody watermelon. Because you know blood oranges, is that what you meant?
Yeah, no. That's good. Blood oranges. Yeah, that's right.
Blood watermelon.
That's a good one, yeah. That's what you should have said last week. I heard of blood oranges, what happened not? Blood watermelon. Are they playing music up there now?
Yeah, should we go join them?